In this video, I'm going to show you a whole new way that copycats are taking your designs and other copyrighted designs and selling them on Etsy. Let's go. Thanks for joining me on this video. My name is Juno with Detour Shirts, the channel all about helping you design and sell t-shirts online. If that's something you like to do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. In this video, I wanted to share with you something I found on Etsy after doing some research. What happened was on Facebook, someone told me that they think one of my designs was stolen, and it was. So I looked on Etsy, and what I found was a lot more than I thought I would find. And I wanted to share that with you. So I wanted to share with you what I think is a new way that some shops on Etsy are selling your designs and other copyrighted designs. You're going to want to stay till the end so you can see what I'm talking about, what these shops look like, and what to look for on Etsy if you're selling stuff so that you can find your designs. I'm going to show you an example of mine, how I found it and what I kind of went through, kind of my steps, as well as what to do about this problem, how to report it to Etsy, and of course, another edition of trend credits. Hopefully this video is very valuable to you. You're gonna wanna stay to the end for all of it. So I wanted to get started by showing you my design and kind of my process of what I went through on Etsy. So I wanted to start here. This is my shop, Detour Shirts, detourshirts.com. You might have seen this. I'm not here to promote my shop. I'm just showing you my design. So here's one of my designs on my shop. You can see here, I drew this cute corgi eating ramen here. And this is the design that someone in my Facebook group showed me that, I've seen these on Etsy and I think it's yours because I've seen it on your shop. And I'm like, okay, so let's go to Etsy, and I'll go to Etsy, and all I have to type in is corgi eating ramen, right? You guys probably have done this with your stuff. Corgi eating ramen. And you can see there's lots of corgis eating ramen, but I'm looking for a specific corgi, my corgi that I drew here. This one, they took my design and put ramen in the back, ramen. This one, they exactly took my design, right? Right here. Like, that's not Detour Shirts. And they're selling it for 37 cents. What the heck? That's crazy. Okay, and then let's scroll down. There's another one, a different shop using mine, selling it at $23. Let's go some more. Here it is again on somebody else's shop. Different shop. These are all different shops, guys. Let's hit it again. Second page. Right? There it is. Ban and Tea shop. Somebody else took, that's 4 already. And this is just one of my designs, right? These aren't all my designs. It's just one of my designs. Let's see, page 3. See if I can find another one. So that's not even the craziest thing, though. So as I dug deeper and looked into these, I started just typing, well, maybe some of my other corgi, because I do other corgi stuff, right? So maybe some of my other corgi designs are selling. So I typed in corgi in Etsy. And what comes up, I like to use this search bar to see what people are looking for. Corgi gifts, corgi SVG, corgi stickers. And I'm like, someone is selling the SVG file of this. And that's how it's so easy for them to make designs on shirts. So let's type in corgi SVG. So you can see a lot of these are selling SVGs. And I really don't know if people this is actually their shop anymore, because you can see a lot of different corgis look the same. And I'm going to scroll down here and see if I can find one of mine. Look at this corgi PNG bundles. And there it is, real small here. I wouldn't have even seen it unless I typed in. It didn't come up with corgi eating ramen, right? Because this is a whole mashup, a whole bundle of corgis. All stolen, I'm thinking, because that's stolen, that's mine. And I've seen some of these other ones on RedBubble in other shops. So this and they all are different styles. That's one key takeaway. And they're selling it for $3.99, letting people use all of these SVGs to make t-shirts and everything. So of course they're adding to the problem of copycats, right? This shop is actually copying and stealing designs and then letting other people for a price, $3.99, use all these designs and sell it on t-shirts too. So, you know, these are the guys that are supplying the stuff. So what I did next was, if they are stealing all of these, what other stuff are they stealing? So I went to Polar Store. This is just one of the stores now. So look at some of these things that they have in here. They have tons of bundles. And how many sales? They started in 2020. So I think this is a new thing that people are learning how to do, or maybe somebody's teaching people to go on Etsy, steal designs off a RedBubble or wherever, and then start selling SVG files. Look how many sales they've made already. This is just one of the stores that is doing this. So I'm going to show you some of the other shops that I found on here, and you may be surprised what I find. So here are a couple other shops. Again, there's tons of these shops. These are just two more. If you search for whatever SVG, you could do, you know, Corgi. I did Corgi SVG, but you could do Llama SVG. You could do whatever. Just take a look at some of these and type it in. You'll find tons of these shops. And this one too just started in 2020. So these are fairly new. This one has 708 sales, but look at some of these things that they're selling. Snoopy, like, they don't care, right? They're just ripping off anybody. Among Us, Marvel. There's some Mandalorian stuff here. There's Scooby-Doo, like Scooby-Doo. Definitely all copyright stuff, you know. It's very dangerous. It's Snoopy here. I don't know why they even got 708 sales. Probably because the people that are buying it don't care too, or think that it's okay because it's on Etsy. I think Etsy needs to do something about this. This is super crazy. Let me show you another one just to round it out. Just one more. This one, 2020 again, 3,000 sales now. 3,000 sales. So they have stuff, you know, other things that are probably copyright from RedBubble. Again, same kind of things. Taco here. But look, Betty Boop. Among Us again. MTV. Huge copyright. Let's see. Hello Kitty. Do they have the rights to sell that? I don't think so. So I just wanted to let you know about these, that your designs may be in part of these SVG bundles now. So they could be hidden. Might be harder to find, but I found my Corgi one pretty quick. So another thing I wanted to show you what to do on here. If you find your stuff or you find designs like this, I think together we can stop them. So one thing you can do is report this shop to Etsy. So just click this button right here and choose a reason. And you can, if it's your stuff, you can use, they're using my intellectual property without my permission. That would be when I saw my Corgi stuff on there. But if they're selling things you don't think they should, you can do this. They sell items that don't meet Etsy's policies. And then click on here, prohibited or uses prohibited materials, and just type in like this shop is selling copyrighted material like Betty Boop. MTV and Hello Kitty. The other designs are probably copyrighted too. So report the shop, and it's easy as that. So hopefully, if all of us together find these and report them, they can stop selling these things. I mean, they're already selling, so that's what makes me even more upset. But I'm glad that I found them and I can report them, and hopefully this helps you and stops the copycats from copying your designs. Trying to look out for you as well. So that is it for this video. I just wanted to make this really quick video to show you this new way that I think is fairly new, 2020, that these copycats are doing to sell yours and mine and other copyrighted designs on Etsy and making a profit and perpetuating the copyright problem by selling them for a profit and letting others use our designs on t-shirts. So you saw at the beginning of this video, I found at least 5 t-shirts with my design on it. And they probably got it from one of these sites thinking that it was okay to use. So thanks so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments if this was really helpful for you, if this kind of investigative things on print on demand to help you with your design. I know this isn't design and this isn't actually helping you sell t-shirts, but it is something that happens to all print on demand designers, is that your designs can get stolen, which is really sad. But I think together we can stop them by reporting them to Etsy. And Etsy is pretty good at taking these people down. I've reported things to Etsy before. It's just a shame that there's so many of them out there, but hopefully together we can stop this from happening. Thanks so much for watching again, and your reward is another edition of Trend Credits. Thanks for staying to the end for this Trend Credits. Here is your trend. P is for playing games. So you can see it's mostly about playing video games, but it doesn't have to be. But you can see some of these top sellers are video games just because the video game industry is so big. But I think if you do something other than video games, you may have a chance to stand out. But that's just a thought. You can try it out. You can see some of these low BSRs, right? Up here. Very low BSRs. So you can see here on Merch Informer, P is for playing games. It's getting an A, so you know it's good. If you don't have Merch Informer, I have a link in the description to Merch Informer where you can use the competition checker and some of these other tools on here. Really cool. Let's go back here again. P is for playing games. This is your trend. Think of different ways that you can do this. Of course, P is for playing games they're crossing out St. Patrick's Day, so this is a St. Patrick's Day trend. Think of different ways that you can kind of put that in there. You know, St. Patrick's Day, maybe it's a leprechaun playing games, maybe it's something else with a clover or rainbows or things like that. So make yours stand out, make yours different than what's on here already, and hopefully you can get some sales. And it doesn't have to be video games, like I said. So, and it could be P is for other things as well. So instead of St. Patrick's Day, think of P is for, you know, whatever P word you want to use in there. Maybe you'll start a trend too. So those are other ways around it to make yours stand out, not only by design, but by words. You can make yours stand out and be different. So that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if it gave you some value. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, you know, right there in the bottom corner, bottom right corner. You can hit that subscribe button. And as always, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.